Michael stay here and know what's up.
Oh shit.
I don't ever die. You can't kill me. You can try.
There we go. I'll be back after this game. I'm gonna knock out. All right, let's go. I'm ready.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. On 1st and 10.
Ah, come on!
This one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
All right, let's do something.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
What's popping with you, man?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Oh, okay.
First carry for Raquel Armstead. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
41 Mike, quit talking about it and bring it.
Looking to throw on second down. King. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Tighten up. Tighten up. 22. Check. Over. Check. 22. Check. Over.
First carry for James Conner. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
To throw is King. Looking to throw on 2nd down. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Mike 54. Mike 54.
King now from the gun on 3rd down.
No, fuck! Come on, man, shit!
Picked off near the 32. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race, and it's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that.
Goddamn right you are.
Taking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Line of scrimmage, the
I already knew what the fuck I was dealing with.
Now King, operating from the gun.
God damn, get it off, dog.
He goes down.
Fuck.
Jadeveon Clowney. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. 2nd and long. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And now a shot into coverage downfield is complete. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game,
yes,
you
I
probably
saw
have to
that.
make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now 1st quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, They're certainly starting to set that type of a pace, and what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents. We've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Back, alert. Slam.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Javon Hargrave. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be out right at the 35. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Alert, alert. 31.
Throwing again is Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Going with Armstead, a 1st down carry. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Somebody right. I can't do shit. Now hike it. Yes, you can. You can do that part.
It's Connor trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Come on, D.
King on 3rd and 2. But it's brought in by Washington. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Here we go. I'm coming after you. Check. Squeeze. Hot, hot. Check 13. Check 13.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Laquell Armstead, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Boswell for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Faking the give. Now Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Johnson. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now they'll try the jet sweep here, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Watson. He's going to air one out. This is caught.
What? Come on, man. What the fuck?
Touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Texans have taken the lead.
That's bullshit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14.
Straight bullshit.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run
All
up.
in that dude face, man. This nigga catch the ball.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so... bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. King. And
thank you.
To get away with one.
Thank you. I
really
needed that.
2nd down.
Oh, my
God.
God.
That interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game. And I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
41's coming. 41's the mic. I'm coming. Mike 41. I'm going to wait.
Here's King to throw again.
You had the ball out your hand, man. What the fuck?
Jadeveon Clowney picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here.
No fucking reason, man. That's like stupid shit.
Determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Throwing on 3rd and long. King. Looking left side, and it's
go, baby. Let's go.
Down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Now a toss to Armstead. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Making the stop there, Danielle Hunter.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
To throw is King. To throw on 2nd down. He's going to launch it for Washington.
Yeah, you got killed.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Check. No.
After the interception, here's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Off of play action, it's Watson. Going for the deep ball.
God damn!
Inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Huh?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, yeah.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Oh, man.
The Pittsburgh
I hope everything went good with the operation and everything.
And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things off.
What? Come on! What the fuck, y'all?
Throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10.
No!
And, he took the
Get it, baby!
What a grab.
Woo!
23 yards the pickup there.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more...
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Can you, the way you can control the linebacker.
Orlando, standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. King now, looking to throw on second down. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first and 10,
right there with me.
But finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Boys in our ass right now.
Now King from the gun, he'll throw. His throw. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still care.
He's in.
Let's go.
Pittsburgh. James Conner, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
There you go.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
I was thinking maybe REM sleep.
Anything, right? Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they got measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep.
Going down in
They need
this
a few
bitch.
more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Okay.
Check 3, check 3. 61. Max box. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for it.
King going to throw again. Complete to Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it first and 10.
24. Check 24. 41's the mic. 41's the check 41. Watch the pass.
Operating from the gun, King. He gets this one to Johnson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Around the NFL, second quarter in Atlanta. And it's the Titans who are off to the early lead in that ball game. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Here's King on 1st and 10. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down. So let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points. They will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Yep. No, I think y'all do.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit them. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
You got tape. You got tape.
To throw is Watson. In trouble, and the ball's out. And Watson's going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety.
Yes!
And you know the man who's
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
Safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Oh, we can go. Yeah, just give me a little smoke break while the time was running down.
Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
Mike set. 19. Man, I got you. He goes to use you. He comes to me, it's me. 55 mark. 24.
Out of the gun, Watson.
Damn it.
Left side, it's good.
Oh!
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch.
Did it again.
They had planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Back to the air.
Again, you fucked up again. Beautiful.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. To the air yet again, Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them.
You let the time run out.
Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Watson now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the
situation. Fuck, I hate when they do that
stupid
shit.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game,
he got hit. He got hit. Nelson hit his motherfucking ass.
Foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. The Texans send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game,
damn good
the
defense
night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
You can't block me.
right.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
And the blitz does come. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's
Damn, what the
this has
fuck?
been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra
Niggas
DBs
hot
on
over
the
here,
field,
man. They a little
despite
upset.
seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw on 2nd down. King.
Yeah!
As he pulls it in. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory.
Come on, man.
They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
Let's go. Hey, no. Black spot forward. Bandit.
To throw is King. To throw on 2nd down. He'll get that one complete to Connor.
Good hold up.
3-yard gain.
Damn good hold up.
That's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field
Y'all right there?
can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Barry on the punt as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's go, Abby. Tell me what you got. He's coming. We got double up. Deuce. Got him.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Bang. 25. Hey, 24.
From the gun, here's Watson. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And all the way down to the 36-yard line.
Fuck y'all, man.
Anyways, we'll go ahead and take that instead of the pass interference call.
They didn't need the penalty. It would have been different, right, if they had somehow lost some yardage somewhere, but they did not. Gained all they could, down to the spot of the foul. Nothing to be gained by taking the penalty.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
What was that?
We do have a penalty flag down, however.
Oh my God! What the fuck, yo? This old cheaping ass shit, man.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Let's go!
Picked off by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys
Pop in the air.
football back.
Yes, baby.
So now he's equal to his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down.
Oh.
Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Now rebounding.
What the fuck are y'all doing?
With a run on 1st down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Line of scrimmage back at their own 3 now as they come up 2nd and long. King now, operating from the gun.
Ah, I was in your hair, baby.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Yes, he hit me. Yes. Yes, we're something. We're something. Yes. Yes, baby. Yes.
Try to take your body across a punter's body and not into him. Not a good play at all.
Now Armstead. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you're ball handling. Get it right.
Y'all niggas out here just popping.
Take care of the ball and try and move forward.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I'm talking about shit in my nigga hand, like, nigga, we got this. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just taking food out of our pocket and shit. What's up with that, yo?
Now King from the gun, he'll throw. And he'll get this up to the
Some fucked up shit I did with my hand.
A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
Look, when you need the motherfucking Lord on your hands. You see what I'm saying? The Lord was on our side right then and there, brother. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
This quarterback now,
right.
Perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. A run here with Armstead. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that?
He say ain't nobody getting water. Like all you niggas is going to be with no water in your life.
Where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Oh!
Incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, King.
Got me.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And they will finally get him, but not until it's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, whether it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go back to Grant. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Come get some. Come on, come get some. Here. No time left.
On the toss, here's Johnson. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Right.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick.
You got that bitch.
When you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Here's Grant. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And the ball smacked dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try the air now with Watson.
Nice. Fuck. We fell for it. We fell for it. Fuck.
Corey Grant, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Texans have retaken the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Raquel Armstead with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Connor going to try and run it.
Ah, good break, good stop, good fucking stop.
They stop him behind the line. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure, and if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Now it's Watson. And he's got Miller.
Nice one.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
Watson now to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Out of bounds.
Right side here, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
He caught that out of bounds.
Good for a Houston first down. From the 50, it's Watson. Buying time to his left, and I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now Watson. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask.
What?
Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here
Oh,
comes the
come on, man. It's at the time. What the
It doesn't
fuck?
matter anymore how you get
Good
face
game,
mask.
man.
Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
That's bullshit. Let me take these fucking headphones.
Oh, straight bullshit, man. Fuck that. Motherfucker was out of bounds when he caught the ball. All kind of crazy shit that happened.
Watson being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. Oh, no, he lost the football.
You got saved the game. Come on, man.
Unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to.
Man, it's some bullshit today.
They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Alert 3. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Hey, switch gears. Switch.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Yeah, baby.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this...
Oh! Yes! Woo!
No good. And a tough finish to this one. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position.
Oh my God, yo!
All you think about
To a game you know you're supposed to lose.
They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Steelers, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Texans, it was a game effort, but they do indeed fall to defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Good damn game, y'all. To the next one.